Do you guys even know how you're even hearing me right now? I'm about to tell you how speakers, or really any sound system for that matter, actually work. It uses the special principle called electromagnetic induction, and that basically says when you coil up some wires and run a current through it, it will create an electromagnetic field. Take your right hand, make a thumbs up. See the direction that your fingers are curling? If you run a current in that direction, your thumb faces magnetic north. So now what happens if we take like a permanent magnet and we put it in the middle of that coil? Depending on the voltage, you could really put this magnet wherever you want in this coil. In fact, that's how doorbells work, because you put the voltage that's required in order to have one magnet strike a bell. But what about speakers? Now let's take a look at this very simple circuit here. So this power source is actually variable. And what that means is that it's just a constantly changing voltage that's just going through this coil of wires, which constantly changes this position of this permanent magnet. And what you're essentially doing is that you are taking this permanent magnet and you are shaking it around in a certain pattern. So when you attach this cone to it, what you're doing is that you're taking the cone, you're using that magnet, and you're fanning a bunch of air out of the system. Now, when this formation of air molecules reaches your ear, that's actually how we pick up sound. Now, the reason why you get good speakers versus bad speakers is not because of the circuit, because physics goes and electricity flows pretty much in all scenarios whatsoever. But it's really the material and the manufacturing quality of the cone itself and how well it pushes this air. And if you take a look at this speaker right here, you see the cone right there. You see something called the suspension, which actually helps support the motion of this permanent magnet. And then you just see these two wire leads that move to where the actual signal is coming from in the first place. Speakers are really that simple. So whether you're going to play some music or you're going to keep doom scrolling, the way that you actually hear it is that you're just taking a wire, a magnet, and a cone to push some air around. But if you're curious about anything else, leave a comment and follow.